Hey, what's up, tribe? This is Adam with Warrior Tribe Tactical. Today we're out at the range and I want to show you guys a little video on accuracy problems. What could happen with your shooting and why you're not as accurate as you want to be. So we're going to go over some key things that could be throwing you off a bit. So the first thing we want to do is find a good grouping so we can make sure that there's not too many things wrong, so we can just narrow in on what is going on. Now, if you're all over the target, that's a plethora of problems that you're probably going to want to go get an instructor's help to help you work through that stuff. But if it's just one of these problems that we're going to go over, you can easily correct that. So first off, let's try to get a good grouping. All right, so this is the target that I'm going to be using to help zero in on what a problem could be. All I do is I take a paper plate, I give my point of aim that I want, and then I cut it into 4 quadrants. All right, so what I'm looking for is a nice tight group. I'm going to shoot 3 rounds to see where my grouping is, and depending on where it is in one of these quadrants, it's going to help me identify one of my problems. So let's go back to about 7 yards, take 3 shots at this. I'm going to aim at that point of aim. Hopefully that's my point of impact. All right, guys, so we can see point of aim, point of impact. This is a pretty good group. I'm happy with that. I'm good right and left. A little low on the target, but those are good shots. So now let's see if I come over to this lower left side quadrant. All right, so I got 3 right here. Good grouping, 1 right over the other one. So what this would tell me is that before I shoot, before I squeeze that trigger, I'm gripping that gun, okay? What we want to happen is we want to have a good grip before we even start pulling that trigger. So get your proper tightness on that grip, get that proper grip before you start squeezing that trigger, so you're not cranking down on the grip as you squeeze, because that's going to draw it down and left. All right, guys, so over here, I kind of went a little low on that, but the idea is over here. So if my shot group is over here, kind of level with that point of sight, that means I'm pushing that trigger. I'm pushing it over more than I want to. So pay attention where your finger is on that trigger. Get used to it. Find out where your positioning on that trigger is comfortable. It's different for everyone. Okay, I know guys that use a little bit of finger, and I know guys that use a lot of finger, but it's all dependent on your build. Okay, how you're shooting. So if it's coming over here, guess what? Maybe using too little trigger finger. Okay, check it out. All right, guys, so here we went high on the target. Okay, now what that could be is simple. You're just anticipating that shot, you're leaning into it. Now you're expecting that recoil and you're trying to fight that recoil. Okay, so that can cause you to go high. But I've also seen where anticipation, and what I see in training, anticipation tends to shoot low. Okay, so more times than not, anticipation, they're dropping it in. Okay, when I see high, that is your sights. They're just not level. You didn't level them. That front sight a little higher than those rear sights. You didn't level them off. You didn't even them out. Okay, so just a quick little tip, guys. Go out, get your group, see where they're landing, and then from there work on your accuracy. And you can do it from 3, 5, 7, 10 yards. As you get better, push it out. All right, guys, we provide purpose, direction, motivation. Thanks for watching.